Hello again. It's me. So this is my other video. This is I don't know which number, but then uh, idea is for you guys to go through all my videos so you understand how to develop using C Sharp. So I'm having a series of video to teach how to develop using C Sharp. So as I said to you guys, we're gonna start slowly, and so we're building to create a full website. So we're learning now how to code using console application in C Sharp. My first video explained to you guys about IOP process, IOP, input, output, and process. So we spoke about it and then we start coding. So we went through about declaration of value, we spoke about variable, what is a data type, and then we create some code to see how it works, what is the process, explain to you guys what's the process, and then we move into the if statement. We did a single if statement, we did else if and else if statement, we added some aggregation function like equal, and then we also added a for loop in the if and if and else if statement. Okay, so today now we're gonna continue in this video. We're gonna do a nested if. Nested if is when you got multiple if on one application. So again, if it's the first time that you're looking at this video, you need to go back to the first one so you know how we get here. But if you already know how where we are, so it's fine. You can just catch up while we typing. So let's start. First thing, we need to declare variables. So let's say int. I'm gonna declare integer. Int. Let's just use face value. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna assign them to some sort of values. Okay. So let's say I'll say face equal to 7, just randomly. But if my second input is integer, if my second input is integer, let me just go back here. If my second input also is an integer, I don't have to come down and start writing int again. Like go like this int. Let's say my second input is second, and then assign second maybe let's say minus 25, 23 for instance. So I don't have to write this because they're all in the same data type. It's all integer. So what I can do is just copy this. Instead of doing this, what I can do, I'm just gonna put it here. So instead of putting, I'll put a comma, so I'll put a semicolon, and I'll add that part there. I'll add it here. Just remove this integer. So minus 23 plus 23, yeah. So again, I'll put another column there. If I got another integer to declare, the value is the same. Let's say I'm gonna have to do um, date. Let's use date. That's assign date equal to maybe 13. Right, so you can do something like this. There's nothing wrong with it as long as all this variable is from the same data type. Okay, you cannot do a string there because a string will not work, remember. But if all of them are as for the same data type, you can do that. Okay, so let's continue. We're learning a nested if. So we're gonna say the first if is gonna be if. So our first condition, as long as you see if, that means there's a condition. So let's just use first. If first is greater than, let's say, second. If first is greater than second, right? So let's open the bracket. That's our first condition. Let me just go down. This is our first condition. And then in the first condition, we're gonna have another if statement again. Okay, another if. Remember, we're doing what? Nested if. So here we're gonna say we're gonna put another condition first. We're gonna say first. Can use greater sign. First is greater than, maybe let's say 10 because we're not using 10. All right. So inside this now, inside we're gonna open a bracket here. Inside this now we're gonna put a condition, a message. So we're gonna say console dot write line again. We're gonna write something. Use that. So here we're gonna pass a message saying that so let's use this, use that, and then there we're gonna pass the message what we can. what can we say? We said is the, let's just say the largest number. Largest number. You can use that. Save display message, say largest number. Okay, or even just you just say largest number. So then here we have to pass the value. As I said to you guys, you can put a semicolon, display first, or if you don't want to put a semicolon, you can put a plus sign. All right, even if you use a semicolon or you use a plus sign, it's the same thing. Use a plus sign, it is the same thing. So that will cover our first if statement. All right, now if it's not that, we need to have another second option. So we're gonna add else, and then in else now we don't need to put another condition because it's gonna check for the first condition, right? So we don't need to put another condition. What we're gonna add, just say message console dot write line, and then in here we have to also pass a message. So a message, we also gonna do the same thing. So we do that, we do this, but the only thing here, the message, we said the largest number is state, so it's gonna check the second condition. So we said um the the largest number is dead. So we do that, and then here we go. Here again, um, we're gonna pass. Can use a plus signs, and then we say dead. Right. So and then we put a comma here. So this is only the first if statement. Can you see? So we started here. It's a first statement, which started on the top there, and then it stopped somewhere here. So now since we're doing a nested if, so that means we need to add a else for that if now, for the if in the beginning. Okay, so we said else. Now in the else, we open our else. In the else, we're gonna have another if statement condition. Remember, we're doing what? Nested if. So we say second are, let's say it are greater than dead. Right. Okay, then in there we open again, we add, and then here we're gonna add another console. Okay, let me just copy this for the sake of time, because typing the same thing over and over sometimes can. Okay, so let's put it there, and then we're gonna change the message. What are we going to say here? Here we're going to say instead of saying third, we're gonna say second. Remember, we're checking for second, so we're gonna say second, and then here it's gonna be um, um yeah, we can just leave the largest number. The largest number is, okay, then we leave it like this. So then here too, so we need to have another else statement. So we're gonna say the else, and then here again I'm gonna just paste the message that I copied before. Okay, so the only thing I'm gonna change in this message here is the message itself. So I'm gonna say um, leave it like that, and say is the largest. So I'm gonna leave this one is the largest of that one. Okay, so I'll leave it like that, because if it doesn't, if second is not large, then maybe second is, third is large. Right, so that will close this else, and then I'm gonna go there. Let me see if I am under. What you need to understand when we're doing this, console must be outside of the statement, must be outside the statement. So I'm gonna say console dot read key. Maybe if you want to put read key, you can put read key, and then now let's save this and then see what's gonna happen. Remember, we got values. Okay, so it's gonna display the value that we already input, hard coded in the application. Okay, so it's gonna display those values. All right, so let's see. We must be able to see all this message. So this statement will be checked according to the number that we remember, the number we output in the top there for each value. So it's not displayed according to those numbers. So for now, the user doesn't input anything. We're still using the number which we input from the beginning. So since he's building, you just need to be patient. Take a little while. Okay, now here we go. I think we're there. Now let's see. Can you see he's saying the largest number is what is 13? Because why? He goes straight to the first statement, right? He goes to the first statement. He doesn't even come to the other statement. He just goes straight to the statement here. You see 13, compare this one. If first is less than second, is greater than second, or less than second, I think. And then he comes here, he look at 30, and then a third. So first you check the first condition. If you look 7, and then this, you can see 7 is greater than the second. So you have to check the first condition. So you check the first condition. First is what, 7, and then what, third is more than that. So then you only use what, the first condition. If it doesn't meet the first condition, then it goes to the second condition. Now the only way we can be able to do that is to, instead of having this like this, let allow the user to input so we can see what's gonna happen to this. So let's remove this and remove that. This is gonna be an issue because of time. I just have to copy and paste, copy and paste. So we're gonna say the console dot read line, and then here you're gonna put maybe saying enter first number. Let's use this interface number, and have it 2 dots, and then here we're gonna put a semicolon. Okay, so now here what we're going to do, we need to be fast. So I'm gonna say no, first I need to convert the value. First equal to console equal to int, let's use 32 dot paste, and then here we're gonna say console again, console dot read line, and then that. Okay, this will do the first one, right? So I'm gonna just copy this line here. I need to put it 2 times. So here, go here and put it here. So, and then put it again here, and here I'm gonna change it to what? Here is gonna be changed to second, and then here is gonna be changed to second, and then here is gonna be changed to third, and then here also have to be changed to third. Okay, so that will allow the user to input 3 times. All right, so let's save it and run this. This is called nested if. All right, nested if statement. So if you go here, it's gonna ask the user to input. Now we remove the value, so the user will input first, let's say 12, and then he puts maybe another 13, and he put 29, and he inputs maybe can you see? So when the user inputs, so he goes to the first statement first. So you have to check the first statement before he goes to the last statement. Can you see that? Do you see what happened? So we are here, we allow the user to input 5 times. We allow the user to input 5 times. Right? Okay, okay. We allow the user to input 5 times. Right? So yeah. So you can try this on your own. You can try this on your own to see, but then here we allow the user to input 5 times different values. You can try this. You can even add a nested if with a for loop if you want to. I think my next video I'm gonna do the nested if with a for loop, so that we allow the user to input the loop run 5 times, so that you can see how this works. But then you can go ahead and try it more, run it and then add loop inside here, as we did for the first other 2 videos. Thank you very much for watching. Please keep watch for next video. Please like and subscribe on my channel to be able to receive notification when I post a new video. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys until the next.